Hi, my name is Hanin, and I'm a PhD student in the Epidemiology research group at the University of Southern Denmark, where we use Denmark's high-quality nationwide health registries to answer all sorts of drug-related questions. In this study, we looked at the validity of the indication for use, or INDO variable, in the Danish National Prescription Registry. We compared the indication codes from the prescription registry with the indication information in the label texts from the pharmacy software systems Pharmanet and C2. And we did this for prescriptions dispensed at 5 Danish community pharmacies during a random 2-week period in both 2019 and 2020. Out of the prescriptions that we included from the pharmacy systems, over 99% were also found in the prescription registry. So our study not only validates the INDO variable, but also the prescription registry in a broader sense. Out of the 80,814 prescriptions found in both data sources, 82% had an indication code in the prescription registry. But we noticed that this proportion was different between the two pharmacy systems. It was lower for C2 than Pharmanet. So when we adjusted for the overrepresentation of C2 in our study, the overall proportion increased to about 88%. For the prescriptions that did have an indication code in the prescription registry, we compared the indication information in the two data sources, and almost all of them had correct indication codes. So the indication codes in the prescription registry are currently valid and therefore can be used in registry-based pharmacoepidemiologic research. But there are a few important things to keep in mind. There is about 12% missingness. Indication codes in the prescription registry can be non-specific. An example is for the heart for beta blockers. We don't know the validity of the INDO variable before 2019, but we expect a lower validity and a higher proportion of missing indication codes before 2017 when electronic prescribing wasn't mandatory. Just because the indication codes in the prescription registry are valid, it doesn't necessarily mean that the prescribers entered the correct indications in the first place. And last but not least, we don't know the validity for magistral drugs because we excluded them. So what can the INDO variable be used for? It can, for example, be used to identify study populations, to explore which health conditions a specific drug is prescribed for, or the other way around, which drugs are prescribed for a specific health condition, and to estimate prevalences and incidences of health conditions. Thank you.